We've already done this
Oh
last
my
headline.
God. I just clicked the damn thing. Hold on, I got
Yeah,
to
we we've already done this last headline.
Welcome to Pull the Pin Radio, a place where average veterans come to share their opinions about the world we live in. We can't guarantee you're going to like our opinions.
Where I promise you, we can give them to you anyway.
I'm Jim.
And I'm Nate, and let's pull a pin already.
Can't even point in the right direction. Good
Still,
gosh. Well, welcome back, Nate.
still in your
Oh,
bunker, huh?
yeah, good. Yeah, guys, again, sorry. Sorry about the conditions, but times are hard. I lost you for a second. Either that or you lost me for a second.
You got me now.
Good.
I see that company you're supporting.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what?
No, you
Well,
taping
to be
that up.
honest with you, yeah, that was a bad plug. I probably should have used that. But to be honest with you, that was from a Target.
I don't
It
think.
was at
Well, yeah,
Target.
because there's Starbucks in every Target anyway. But I don't
Yeah.
think we have a lot of viewers running right now to Starbucks because you're drinking out of a Starbucks.
Well, yeah, but I don't want to be a hypocrite either because I hate Starbucks. I hate companies that are just woke. I hate it.
No, you're
But
drinking
we'll
out of
find more about that stuff later, right? Because I think we are going to do some headlines,
it. Let's do them.
and we're going to do it from our perspective, and we're going to tell you how to think, feel, and react and respond, and we're going to tell you why. No, you're going to tell me why you
Oh,
need to get that information from us.
because we're average veterans, we've been around the world and we know everything.
It is so crazy, dude, that just changing locations like throws off my whole rhythm. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. I'm sitting here thinking like, well, this would be just simple. I'll just do another show, just at a different location. And the one we did last time, all right, it wasn't very fluid, but this one is no better.
Hey,
So what the heck? Well, even the equipment's changed. I hope this audio's coming out good.
I hear
The
you
last
fine.
one wasn't terrible, but I hope this is coming out good because every day it's internet from a hotel and probably clearly echo. So either way, Johnny, Christine, give you your normal shout outs because we appreciate you. And oh, and I think I keep forgetting this, but Christine asked what my cat's name was. Because remember, my cat kept running around all the time. And I never answered because I think I tried to, and then I couldn't log in or something. And then I totally forgot about it. But so for you, Christine, my cat's name is Miku. I think that's some anime character my kids knew or something. I don't know. You can fact check that too, Christine. I mean, you're good at that anyway. Seriously, like Christine is really like. Well, Johnny's awesome. He needs to get on the payroll here. He could be doing our headlines for us. Um, but Christine likes to do the whole research and round up the whole episode in all her words, and her stories are good. I know you read them, Nate. You just don't have time to respond either, right? Right. So either way, we're going to talk about some headlines. That's what we came here for, and I think Nate already told you why. So why don't we just jump into some headlines? All right, 15 states sue Biden-Harris administration for enrolling non-citizens in Obamacare.
I'm gonna guess all 15 of those were Republican states.
Um, sure, sure,
I don't know. This is just my guess. I mean, I wouldn't see a
yeah,
Democrat state suing Biden Harris administration for enroll non-citizens because they're all about non-citizens, right?
right. And let's be real. Everything's gotten so ridiculously bipartisan or partisan, not bipartisan. The correct thing for us to do. Everything has gotten ridiculously um partisan. But even at that, I think we may be headed for a change. Especially if we're able to destroy the demon Democrats, we may because I think I don't know if you saw this the other day, but I think RFK endorsed Trump. Did you see that the other
No,
day? Yeah,
no.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he not that he necessarily endorsed him, but he chose to take his side to take out these evil Democrats because
Do you think he had
Kamala Harris is.
do you think he had voters that would be like, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna vote for Trump then"?
Well, I think if he drops out or something, yeah, I think they will.
Oh, was he in?
Because here's the problem, because even where he's at, he recognizes the Democrat Party is so far off now.
What
Like I thought they were
is he
falling
independent?
left, huh?
Is he an independent runner?
Yes, but he would be your moderate Democrat according to Democrats. We might say he's still a left-leaning Democrat, but he's more of a moderate Democrat. So he's got all those people that don't want to go along with this woke, crazy stuff and all that stuff. So you know what I mean, like the open borders and healthcare for all and all that stuff. So he's I think it's a big deal.
Or you mean like
I do think
disenroll
it's
non-citizens in Obamacare for healthcare for all?
big. Right, right. And I don't think he's all for that stuff. So and I'm just I don't know. I think this world's. I mean, we already know that this election is not going to go peacefully. We were headed for something.
You think
Forget
so?
about the October surprises. I think yeah, I think there's going to be riots no matter what happens. Think about it, dude. This giant mechanism of corruption is not going to go down that easy. And they know that if Trump gets in there, he's going to release all the documents that exposes them. He's going to fire everybody he can. You know what I mean? He's going to expose these people.
You're fired.
And the house of cards is going to come falling down. So the powers that be are not going to let that happen. And there's many of them. That's the problem. There's too many corrupt people now in the government. They're not going to let it happen. And it's so silly because
You don't think
when
we
you
have
look
fair
at,
elections?
dude, come on. How did AOC win her district again?
Because no one ran against
Because
her.
people can't stand her.
Because no one ran against her.
Yeah, well, maybe. Yeah, maybe that's
Uh,
true. I don't know.
I don't know if that's true or not, but
Yeah, I don't know. That probably makes sense. That probably did the way she would, but she still probably didn't get a high turnout then. I don't know, man.
oh, you
I
missed
just,
one. She voted for herself and she's good.
right, right, yeah. Well, then two people could have wrote somebody in and they would have beat her.
Yeah.
Two right ends. Congratulations, Mickey Mouse. You won in,
Yeah, Mickey Mouse gets
uh,
votes every year. In 1 year, he has to become president. He gets votes every year.
I don't think that's possible, but yeah.
Oh,
Um, So yeah, so this is nothing new, and I think more Republican states should start doing all this stuff. We need to start getting in the lawfare game. I don't like it. No, I don't like it at all. But I think we need to start playing their games. As long as they're legal and not completely unethical, even if they're a little dirty and not really fair, I still think we need to start playing their games. And it sucks to say that because we always want to hold ourselves as the high moral ground. But I'm sick and tired of them beating us with evil, dirty tricks. I'm tired of it. Just tired of it. And this could move right into the next one because just like Bud Light, Harley Davidson announces removal of woke DEI policies following pressure from conservatives.
this one, like Harley Davidson going woke, kind of surprised me.
Yeah, I don't know where it came from.
Like I don't see bikers as being woke people.
Well, so somebody was talking about this. I heard. I don't remember where I heard it, but they were having a conversation about it, and it's like if you own a business and you want to grow your business, not that Harley Davidson really needs to grow their business. Like think about it, right? They don't need
No,
to. So I don't know what prompted that, but if you want to grow your business and say, hey, let's start reaching this demographic, whether it's women or, hey, let's teach, 5-year-old kids to ride Harleys. Let's make a small bike for them. Like if they want to grow their demographic, that's understandable. That's what businesses do. You know what I mean? They grow their demographics because there's an untapped market over here.
sure,
But you don't do that in spite of your base demographic. You know what I mean? Like you don't, spit in the face of the people who've been paving your way and paying your bills. And that's what these companies are starting to realize that, you know, they're not, people aren't going to take it anymore. Like I don't know if I was Harley, I might have stood my ground a little longer because I don't know how people would boycott Harley. Like Harley Davidson people, I don't know if they're just going to all turn in their motorcycles and go get Hondas. Like
well, and these biker gangs, you can't ride Hondas and Yamahas. You have to own a Harley to be in the biker gang. And sure those biker gangs are a lot of woke people, I think.
Yeah, yeah. I know they're not woke, but so I'm saying is I think Harley could have stood their ground on this and probably fought this one a little further, and they probably wouldn't have lost. But then again, I don't know. Maybe they would have lost it a different way. Maybe these Harley people would have, broke their stores open or just like I don't know. Maybe they'd have done something different rather than turning in their Harleys and not buying it.
Yeah.
Because I think that's a household name. But in the root of what I'm saying is why would you just fight your base when you're already,
Good night.
you know,
Yeah, and
I hope yeah, well, you
oh,
disappeared on mine, so are you
yeah,
still talking there? Go
yep, yep.
ahead.
You already bought the Harley, so it's not like get rid of it does anything now because you already paid them the money. Maybe you just won't trade it in for another Harley.
Right, right. So, that's what I'm saying is still, but I don't understand why Harley would do this. Like even if you want to be inclusive and all that stuff, just be neutral. You know what I mean? You can have any group of person riding your bike without promoting them.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You can do that stuff and people will probably be cool with that. I just don't know why they feel the need to do this. You know what I mean? To expand and push. Like even this show, like if we would
like
have sat there like
yeah,
we
they
want to
haven't.
reach a different demographic.
Yeah, like they haven't learned from past companies that failed from doing the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, but I understand like Bud Light might have sales might have dipped. Like let's say Bud Light sales dipped, and they said, hey, because I think the lady did that. The one lady, did the advertising thing. Said we need to. We're the old frat thing. We want to rebrand. She wanted to take the company a different direction. So she targeted a different market to literally move the brand to a different market. Harley doesn't want to do that. So I don't know why they took this chance. Blackmail? Like, I mean, I don't know. Did somebody break in, steal all their social security numbers, and then say, hey, you saw that, right?
That's how
All
you hit
those.
twist. That's how you twisted it so you couldn't see your cup logo.
Yeah, I'm
Remove.
not giving a free
Oh,
advertisement, but I'm saying you saw the social security numbers are all compromised.
no.
You didn't see that? Dude,
Harley
like, no, billions, like 2 billion lines or something of data was compromised that included social security numbers.
from where?
From one
Well,
of those sites, like I think, like
well,
the people that do.
we only have 350 million Americans, so how can you have 2 billion Social Security numbers?
Well,
Couple lines.
line. No, I didn't say social security numbers. There were lines
Oh,
of data, so
oh,
that could include your name, social, whatever, your address, stuff like that.
good
But
luck getting credit under my name.
well, I mean, I guess it's bigger than that, right? They can start giving them to illegals, right? And they're voting as you. Uh, so yes, so that's probably the plan. I probably just exposed the whole plan. So
Oh,
that's the problem. But this was an agency that like does background checks and stuff like that,
oh well,
and they
this
had it all stored. It wasn't
false
even.
right.
I don't even. I don't even think it was the agency that stored
Yeah,
it. It was
I
a.
got a letter in the mail about that. I'm like, okay, ain't the
Yeah,
first time. Won't be the last time.
yeah. So I don't know.
What
But
can I
anyways,
do?
all right,
We'll get a new social and fix it? No. So who cares?
right. Yeah, they're gonna have to do something
Yeah.
unless this is a plan to get us all chipped, so no one can steal our stuff anymore because we got a chip in us. All right. Alabama finds over 3,200 apparent non-citizens registered to vote in the state.
They must have took those social security numbers that were compromised.
Well, that's not a lot when you think about the state, right?
Oh, yeah. Didn't we just say something about? Oh, that was Obamacare, right?
Yeah.
Non-citizens or Obamacare. Same difference, right? I mean,
Yes, it's right. Right. That's who these are. They're the same people, right? But
oh
that's
no,
still 3,200 is not a lot.
the other ones are migrants. These are non-citizens, so I don't know the difference anymore in today's world.
Well, technically, a migrant is within, isn't it?
A migrant is a legal person into the country.
Yeah.
Now, a
So,
non-citizen can also be legal in the country.
but an immigrant is somebody who comes here.
Yeah.
I thought a migrant is somebody who moves within.
No, I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. We got to ask the woke people what the definitions are these days.
But a non-citizen can also be here legally, also
Right. But
with a
now an
green card.
undocumented,
Illegal immigrant.
non-binary, It's so stupid. You can't even have a conversation anymore.
Yeah, I don't know what these words mean anymore. Non-citizen. I mean, are they legally non-citizens? Because
It's like, could you imagine every conversation you start with anybody, you got to be, okay, let's define the words first. Okay. So first, when we talk about people, is that people, all people, or is that just male, female? Like what, like,
that's what
could you imagine
that's what it's coming down to, basically.
every conversation is going to have to start with the pretext of definitions. It's just unbelievable how stupid this stuff is. But anyways, glad they found them. Didn't say they took them out. It just said they found them.
Yeah.
Now,
We found 3,200.
if they're registered Republicans, they might leave them in. I don't know. Because I
I
don't think
doubt.
I think Alabama's a red state, isn't it?
Yeah, Georgia was a swing state, wasn't it? Georgia was back and
Yeah,
forth
yeah.
recently. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, just maybe
So
left it.
I think Alabama's a red state.
Mhm.
So if there's 32,000, then maybe they're all Republican voters. So who knows?
Could be.
It's still wrong. You got to remove them.
Well, let's remove some of this too.
All right. Biden claims credit for 500,000 EV stations when only 8 were built. And I know we talked. I think we talked about this before. I think the significance of this is that he had that what was it, the convention he was speaking at the other day, and he brought up a lot of stuff that wasn't true. You know what I mean? And this is one of those things
I watched
where
hours of that.
I know you did. I know you did. Right in between the View episodes. Dang it! Maybe this juice is giving me. That's not even what's in the drink. That's Gatorade in there. I had some ice left, and I just used the ice for the Gatorade. But yeah. So this is the only reason this is a headline again, because we obviously knew that. But this is also interesting too, because there was an article the other day. They were talking about building houses for the immigrants or something, or maybe the homeless. And they're like, you couldn't even build but 8 charging stations. How are you going to build houses? Like that's how the government works, you know? And I don't know, on the side note too, I know I'm going off the rail here a little bit, but a side
Not
note, they
you.
did you see the comedian? He was talking about, I forget his name. I'm just so bad with this stuff. I'm terrible. This isn't the show for education. Um, so the comedian was talking about the Trump assassination, which somehow suddenly disappeared in the news. He said he said this assassination was something. He said something in the. I'm paraphrasing kind of. Like he said the assassination was so bad, we know the government did it because if the government were to do an assassination, that's exactly how they do it.
You would have been botched,
You
failed,
saw that?
completely. No, I didn't see it, but it makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why he said, yeah, it's definitely a government thing. So, and that's the funny thing too. I mean, you notice how quickly that left the media. They're still talking about January 6th, Election Day, but
Oh yeah.
we somehow forgot that somebody tried to assassinate Trump. Like it's crazy, and still things are still coming out about what happened there. So they're not letting it die. They're not even letting the January 6th stuff. The pipe bombs that were found at
Day
the
before.
RNC and the DNC. Yeah, they're not letting that go either because that was what they believe was the actual plan because they didn't know if the January 6th people were going to follow their plan.
Uh,
They didn't know if they would be able to rile the people up to go into the thing.
I'm glad
So
you have
that
all
was,
this info.
yeah, well, I listen to certain people and pay attention, and, that's how it is. But all you got to do is listen to us, and so you can be mad now, or you can be happy or sad or whatever you want to be. But you can definitely go take a break because we are going to end this episode. And again, I thank you, Nate, for showing up. I always appreciate you being here because without you, I'd have to do it by myself. And I still am not sure if people like them when I do it by myself. It is a lot more challenging. I do have to talk a lot more, but I'm capable of talking. I just need to stay on point, and that's why I got you to keep me on point. So the point of this was to get off this episode. So that's what I'm gonna do. Thank you all. Thank everyone out there. Like, share, subscribe, do all that stuff, and most importantly, send us all your money so we can keep doing this for free. And until then, Godspeed.
And pull the pin ready. Boom.
Thanks for joining us here. Pull the pin already. We hope you had as much fun as we did. If you like what we do, go ahead and hit that like button and share this video with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so you don't miss out on any of our future episodes. But most importantly, leave a comment below. Let us know if you agree or disagree with our opinions. Hope to see you here next time on Pull the Pin Already.